We're just hours away from the King and Queen touching down in New York City. Today will mark Charles's first state visit as monarch in the city.
And Manhattan's already buzzing. Workers have been setting up barricades to prepare for their arrival after meeting with the president and first lady in Washington, D.C. and addressing Congress. There are several stops on the New York itinerary. We have live team coverage on today's events and the impact they will have. We start with our Christina fan in Lower Manhattan, where today's events kick off. Christina.
Well, Mary, the King and Queen will be in New York today to help strengthen the bond between our two nations. They will be making a series of stops focusing on business, culture, and improving the lives of New Yorkers. But their most emotional visit will likely be here to Ground Zero. This morning, King Charles and Queen Camilla are headed for the Big Apple. They will begin their day paying respects at the National 9/11 Memorial, meeting with first responders and the families of victims ahead of the 25th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. The royals will then split up, with Her Majesty heading to the New York City Public Library to celebrate both countries' shared love of literature, while the King visits a grassroots community organization in Harlem. The King and Queen will also make a stop at Rockefeller Center before attending a reception for the King's Trust. The 4-day trip is Charles's first state visit to the U.S. since he became king. On Tuesday, he delivered a rare address before Congress, trying to ease the recent tensions between the two nations over the wars in Iran and Ukraine.
Whatever disagreements we may have, we stand united in our commitment to uphold democracy.
At a state dinner held in their honor Tuesday night, the King addressed the recent attempted assassination of President Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, before reaffirming the bond the U.S. and the U.K. share.
It is not hard to see how important the relationship remains in matters both seen and unseen.
Ours is a treasured friendship, an eternal bond.
The King and Queen are expected to visit the 9/11 Memorial at 1 this afternoon. Mayor Mamdani, along with other dignitaries, including former Mayor Bloomberg, will also be in attendance. Reporting live from Lower Manhattan, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
And Christina, the royal couple's visit expected to bring plenty of traffic delays and heavy security as well. John Diaz joins us live from Midtown with more on what New Yorkers can expect as they begin their commutes and move around throughout the day here. John.
Yeah, Mary, lots of headaches, right? With this being such an historic event, such an historic visit, and all the global affairs going on, like the war with Iran. Security experts telling us that security, of course, it will be tight, with both the Secret Service as well as local police, the NYPD, working nonstop. You can see here in this video barricades. They are already going up across New York City, especially right here in front and near the New York Public Library on 5th Avenue, where later today, as King Charles makes a stop by a nonprofit up in Harlem, the Queen will attend an event here at the library. Now, while King Charles will, of course, bring his own protective detail from overseas, a former NYPD sergeant telling us that local security won't just be on the streets, but up in the air as well. We're told that the NYPD will be using what's called its Hercules teams, a heavily armed counterterrorism unit. This high-profile visit comes on the heels of what officials are calling another attempted assassination of President Donald Trump at the White House Correspondent Dinner and the war with Iran.
Well, it is a nightmare at this point. Right now, I know the Secret Service is working overtime to make sure that any new threats and the FBI or anything, even of the most minute concern, is being addressed.
Meanwhile, the MTA making some adjustments to the subway system. The one train will skip World Trade Center Cortlandt Station in both directions today until 3 o'clock this afternoon. And bus riders, well, you're being warned, allow some extra time for possible delays. And the NYPD saying that if you are driving around the city today, yeah, you guessed it, they too are warning about delays, saying that there will be intermittent road closures, but they are not going into those specifics right now at this hour. For now, though, we are live this morning from Midtown Manhattan. John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
John, thank you. Be sure to stay with CBS News New York as we cover the King and Queen state visit. We'll have a team of reporters who will be at events all across the city. We'll have live updates right here throughout the day.